Have you ever asked yourself what your purpose is? What it is that you're truly passionate about? We all have those moments, don't we? Moments where we ponder the grand scheme of our lives and wonder, what's my purpose? What am I truly passionate about? These are questions as old as humanity itself, questions that have sparked countless discussions, led to profound self-discoveries, and sometimes left us a little more confused than when we started. We live in a world that's buzzing with possibilities, yet it's all too common to feel lost, like a ship adrift on the ocean, unsure of its destination. This struggle is real, folks. It's a struggle that many, if not all, have grappled with at some point in their lives. But why is finding our purpose so crucial? Why is it so important to identify that thing, that passion that sets our hearts ablaze? Well, for starters, finding your passion is like discovering your personal roadmap. It's like having a compass that always points you in the direction of fulfillment and contentment. When you align your life with your passions, you experience a kind of happiness that's deep and enduring, a satisfaction that isn't easily swayed by the ups and downs of life. But the benefits of finding your passion don't stop there. It also fosters personal growth. It pushes you to learn, to explore, to step out of your comfort zone. It challenges you to become the best version of yourself. It fuels your determination, resilience, and creativity. It gives you a reason to wake up every morning, eager to seize the day. So yes, finding your purpose, identifying your passion, is of paramount importance. It's more than just about making a living or achieving success. It's about living a life that's meaningful, fulfilling, and truly yours. But remember, finding your purpose is a journey, not a destination, and it starts with a single step. So let's embark on this journey together, shall we? Let's ignite our passions and find our purpose. Because when we do, we don't just exist, we truly live. Let's listen to the story of Olivia, who discovered her passion for baking quite unexpectedly. Olivia was no different from any of us. She had a 9-to-5 job, a routine life, and a comfortable existence. Yet, there was a lingering feeling of something missing, a void she couldn't quite fill. One day, she stumbled upon an old, dusty book while cleaning her grandmother's attic. It was a collection of unique, handwritten recipes, a legacy of culinary secrets passed down through generations. Intrigued, Olivia decided to try her hand at one of the recipes. She spent her evening making a classic apple pie. The process was therapeutic. The smell of cinnamon and baked apples filled her small kitchen, and the final product was nothing short of delicious. That night, she discovered a passion she never knew she had. Baking wasn't just a hobby for Olivia. It was a newfound love. She began to spend her weekends baking, experimenting with different ingredients, and perfecting her techniques. The more she baked, the more she fell in love with the process. Her kitchen became her sanctuary, a place where she could express herself creatively. Olivia's passion for baking grew so much that she decided to take a leap of faith. She quit her job and invested her savings to open a small bakery in her hometown. It was a risky decision, but Olivia was driven by her passion. She worked tirelessly, often starting her day before sunrise and ending it long after sunset. Her bakery quickly gained popularity, with people traveling from far and wide to taste her delicious pastries. Her passion for baking not only brought her joy, but also led her to create a successful business. Olivia transformed her life by pursuing her passion. She filled that void she once felt with the sweet smell of freshly baked pastries and the satisfaction of running a business she loved. Olivia's story shows us that passion can be found in the most unexpected places. Now let's move on to the story of Robert, a late bloomer who found his passion in painting at the age of 60. Robert was a man of routine. For more than 30 years, he worked a 9-to-5 job, always dreaming of the day he'd retire. And when that day finally came, he found himself with an abundance of time but a lack of direction. He tried golfing, fishing, even pottery, but nothing seemed to stick. One day, Robert stumbled upon an old set of watercolors at a garage sale. On a whim, he bought them, thinking that painting could be a fun way to pass the time. But as he started to mix colors and his brush started to glide across the canvas, something magical happened. He felt a spark, a sense of joy that he'd never experienced before. Painting wasn't just a pastime for Robert, it was a passion. Robert spent hours, days, weeks perfecting his craft. He poured his heart and soul into every stroke, every shade of color. His paintings weren't perfect, but each one was a piece of him. He began to see the world differently, noticing the hues of the sunset, the texture of a tree bark, the way light danced on water. His life had a new purpose. Despite starting his journey later in life, Robert found immense satisfaction in his art. He proved that it's never too late to find your passion. His story serves as a reminder that our passions are not bound by the hands of a clock or the pages of a calendar. They are waiting to be discovered, to be nurtured, and to bloom in their own time. So if you're thinking it's too late for you, remember Robert, remember his story. Remember that it's never too late to ignite your passion, to find your purpose. Robert's story reminds us that age is no barrier when it comes to discovering and pursuing your passion. Finally, let's explore the story of Maya, a social worker who found her purpose in helping others. Maya was never one to shy away from an opportunity to lend a hand. From her early years, she had this profound sense of purpose, an innate drive to alleviate suffering wherever she saw it. It was like a compass in her heart, leading her toward acts of kindness and compassion. This wasn't just a hobby or a pastime for Maya. It was a calling. It was her purpose. As she grew older, this purpose took shape and led her down a path she hadn't initially envisioned. She became a social worker. Maya didn't choose this profession for its glamour or promise of wealth. She chose it because it resonated with her, because it allowed her to channel her passion for helping others into a career. Every day, Maya would work tirelessly, reaching out to those in need, offering support, and providing resources. She would listen to their stories, their struggles, their hopes and dreams. Maya didn't just offer help, she offered hope. She became a beacon of light in the lives of those who were navigating through their darkest hours. Maya's work as a social worker wasn't always easy. There were days when the weight of the world seemed too heavy to bear. But she persevered because she knew the impact she was making. She saw the difference she was making in the lives of those she served. It was this realization, this evidence of her purpose in action, that kept her going. Through her journey, Maya learned that passion and purpose aren't just about doing what you love. They're about finding fulfillment in the service of others. They're about making a difference, about leaving the world a little better than you found it. Maya's story is a testament to the power of purpose-driven passion. It shows us that when you align your passion with a purpose, you're not just pursuing a career, you're living out your calling. You're making a mark on the world, a ripple effect that can touch countless lives. Maya's story demonstrates that when you align your passion with a purpose, you can make a profound difference in the world. Inspired by these stories, think about what ignites your passion. Is it a hobby? A cause, a dream? Take a moment and let your mind wander to the things that truly light your fire. Now, if you're having trouble pinpointing your passion, don't worry. Here are a few tips. Try new things. Life is a grand buffet. Don't limit yourself to one dish. Reflect on what you love doing. What activities make you lose track of time? What would you do even if you weren't paid for it? These are often clues to your hidden passion. Also, don't forget to consider your dreams. What do you aspire to achieve? What impact do you want to make? Remember, your passion can be a beacon guiding you toward your purpose. Start your journey today. Remember, finding your passion isn't a race, it's a journey. Embrace it and you'll find your purpose along the way.